Hey guys, RBBASS Outdoors Angler Brandon King, and I just wanted to talk to you guys about my tournament recap for the SynCal Elite tournament that we had at Millerton. Me and my partner finished in 6th place. So like a little lake report about Millerton. I fished there for about 5 or 6 days before the tournament. And I really couldn't get, normally the main lake is really good, and that's what you're going to catch your winning fish are on the main lake. But for whatever reason, I couldn't get on them. I couldn't find bait or anything like that. But I did go into an area that had a lot of bait called Fine Gold. And, I would go in there. I'd find they have American shad in there. There's also some incoming water. So that could have also helped out a little bit. But I know every time I went in there was solid fish. So Millerton is a lake, most people call it Miller Dink. And for that reason is because it has a lot of small fish. So, there's tournaments throughout the year. Some tournaments were won with 7-8 pounds there. It can get really tough. But for instance, on the tournament that I just fished there, first place had, 16 pounds, I want to say, which is pretty darn good for that lake. Me and my partner, we had a little over 11 pounds. I think we had like 11 and a half pounds, which, that's a solid bag. But Fine Gold had a lot of those solid, like 2-pounders. I did have one that was right about 4 pounds, which really helped us out. But I could have had one. I dumped it off in the boat or in front of the boat. That was going to be another 3-pounder that would have put us in 3rd place. I'll show you this right here in this clip. Ooh. I just go, oh! Oh, he's coming back for it. He's back on. That's a better one. Oh! No. So yeah, here's the baits and the rods that I used. So for, my everyday, just get my limit. I'm using a Dobyns DX742. I have 20-pound P-Line Spin X Braid with a 7-pound P-Line Spin X Fluorocarbon leader. What's key for me I have the utmost confidence is this Neko rig, and not just any Neko rig, but with the big bite baits, Nekorama. And I top that off. All mine, I fish pretty much almost predominantly an 1/8 ounce weight on it. But for me, this bait has, done me really well since it came out. I absolutely love this bait. I've tested it out in my parents' pool, and it has incredible action. Once it hits the bottom, that tail stands up and it just starts swaying side to side, which I think has really helped, catch a lot of fish. It's something, a little different than what most people are using, like a stick bait or something like that. But another key to help me land a lot of fish that I have extreme confidence in is this hook right here. This is a size 2 Pro X Neko Ned hook. And ever since I switched to this hook, my landing ratio and catch ratio has went up tremendously. I absolutely love these hooks. They have a coating on them, and they're super, super strong and durable. Getting hung up and stuff, most hooks, it's going to dull that point out. I've fished this all day, and I'm still, it's razor sharp. So that was one of the first ones that I used. Big shocker. I mean, I had 3 baits I used and they were all Neko rigs, but they all serve their own purpose. When they would get tired of biting that Nekorama, which was a green pumpkin black flake, I would switch over to this right here, which is a Nekorama, just straight green pumpkin with no flake right here. Also topped with 1/8 ounce Neko weight, Dobyns Neko weight. And what's interesting about this, and you don't see a lot on the market, is this Nekorama has no flake in it. I mean, to me, it reminds me of like the old school green weenie color. I have so much confidence in this. This is one of the first colors that I tried when the Nekorama first came out. And I mean, this color right here is an absolute fish catcher. It's amazing. I can't even explain. I mean, if I'm going to a lake, have no information on it, have no idea where the fish are at or what they're biting on, I guarantee you this is one of the first things that I'm throwing. And so same thing. So I'm using P-Line Spin X 20-pound braid topped with a 7-pound Spin X leader. Switched up the rod on this one. So this is a Cadence series rod. Also, you know, a very sensitive rod for the price point. This is like a $180 rod. And I think they should be worth more than that. Because, I mean, this rod is really, really sensitive for the price point. This is a KD713. But, yeah, so when I would switch up from the green pumpkin black flake, I would switch up to this, and like I said, I would catch a lot of my, you know, 2-pound solid limit fish. And the next one that I would use, and you know, I don't throw this color a whole lot, only mainly in the spring. I throw this color and another one that's really close to it, but another Nekorama right here. And this is a plum color. So it's kind of like a pinkish color with blue flake. Another one that I really like. I wish they had it in Nekorama, but they have it in a different worm. It's called Plum Apple. So it has blue and green flake in it. And for whatever reason, I mean, you know, everybody says it in the spring, you know, throw red baits and stuff like that. So, you know, I mainly throw this color in the spring, and I've been pretty successful with it. Again, it's that matte plum color, topped with a 1/8 ounce Dobyns Neko weight. And for this rod, my absolute favorite rod that I own, besides the jig rod, which is also a Ecstasy series, this is an Ecstasy DRX722. So it's a 7-foot 2-inch 2-power. Topped with right here, this is P-Line 20-pound ENDURX braid, topped with a 7-pound Spin X Fluorocarbon. And so ENDURX is a newer braid out for P-Line. Absolutely love it. It is super soft and supple. So this is a no fade braid, guaranteed not to fade for a lifetime, or you turn that spool in, they'll send you a brand new spool. Super confident in that line. Very, like I said, supple, very soft. This 7-pound Spin X Fluorocarbon, I mean, this line is so strong for 7-pound, and it's super thin. It's an extremely thin diameter. So the difference between their regular fluorocarbons and this Spin X is the diameter of these. So the diameter is extremely small, and they have off poundage. So like it comes in like 5, excuse me, 5, 7, 9, 11, and 13 pound. But don't let the size fool you. I mean, this for 7-pound line, it is extremely strong. I mean, I have pulled up multiple tree branches and smaller logs where I'm thinking to myself, there's no way that this line can pull this up. and it does. And I don't mess with it. I'm sometimes just trying to break it, just trying to, you know, to retie and then go to that next cast, and it will not break. So yeah, so those were the baits that I used for our 6th place finish. It was a fun tournament. I'm ready for the next one. Our next one's going to be at McClure, and so I will give you guys another tournament recap. But until then, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. We'll see you.